Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, February 27th. We're looking at window traders market profile of the ES and NQ. Well, that turned into a rout after being 10 for 10 wide. I just want to throw something out there that it kind of makes me wonder who really wants to learn. I threw out a thing this weekend about trying to get people in my room for $5 for 5 days to see what this room is about. Now, I'm holding that for the next 4 or 5 weeks. I forgot what date I put on as an end. One person joined up for this week. It goes to show me one thing. People don't want to be educated. And you know what? In the bigger scheme, that's good for me because that's my competition. And I like to see my competition be uneducated. You try to do the right thing and help people, and nobody wants to be helped. So to the people who sat there and bought it for the last 4 time frames, maybe you should start checking out to try to come into Camelback trading room. We came out of balance on the dailies to the downside. NQ came close to trying to come out of balance to the upside early. Failed at their 2-day balance high, rolled over. Okay? Had a very nice sell tail with excess. ES also. ES got close to the overnight high, didn't get it. So we are now down on the dailies and the weeklies in the ES and NQ. Another thing NQ has to worry about. See this line? That's January's low. We closed below it today. If we close below it tomorrow, the last trading day of the month, you would have an outside month down in the NQ. Now, it would still be balanced, but that's not a healthy way to close a month. Another thing, this is the 5th day out of 6. We never saw the opening. 4 in a row, then yesterday we saw it, and today, not again. So it's amazing how the sellers have really tried to take advantage here. These ranges, the largest of the year in ES, the largest of the year in NQ. Righty goes out with a 10 wide point of control, an afternoon rally high in I. They never probed, but they do have, they never went trend down, but they do have a price probe. Okay? And a price spike for that matter. You could use B's low. NQ goes out. We were 10 for 10 wide. It's rare to go trend. Not impossible. And we did. After 10 for 10 wide. So NQ and ES both go out. Afternoon rally highs in H. 10 wide point of control. A price spike below B's low and a price probe below L's low. For the range, not happy with the volume. 63 million in SPY. Definitely a lot better than the average, but the average is 46. Now, NQ's average is, triple Q's is 27. They did 50. So I'm happy with that. But please, we have to put it into context how light the volume has been. Again, with a range of this magnitude and being down the way we were, 1.5 in ES, 2.8% in NQ, I want to see 150 million in SPY. I want to see 75 to 100 million in Qs. So yes, the volume is definitely better. The lower we go, the more we put underwater. Think about it. We took out January's low in NQ, which means all of January and February longs are underwater. So it would make sense to pick up volume. But the question is this just sharks in the water and short-term players? Are we going to get any long-term money to either step in and say, okay, I have money on the sidelines, I'm going to start buying it? Or are they going to say, I'm not liking this, and start to try to sell it? Don't forget, IWM, 5 days in a row now. No 200-day moving average, okay, that they've been below. Triple Qs, last year again, touched it briefly. We're getting closer to it. It's at $4.91, $9 from it. SPY, we're getting closer to it. Never saw it for over a year and change. It's at $5.70, I'm rounded out. We're $15 from it. So they're attempting to have things change here. Okay? Now, it was a good day. My first trade of the day was a 40-point loss. It opened. I said, I'm not doing anything right away. But when we got above the opening, I took a long. I took a one lot at 70. Now, I could have taken it off at 80 and made 10 points. But I'm like, I think the odds of getting the IB overnight high are very good. Didn't happen. It came in. I added at 47. Took them all off at 40. I ended up losing 40 points. Not a disaster. But I can tell you one thing. That was the last loss of the day. B period. Got my staple play to get A's low. Okay? I missed the overnight low. I got caught napping. So I didn't get that. But I did get A's low in B period. Then made money on the ebb and flow in B period. Every push up, I was shorting now because we were trading below, pulling value down. We had the overnight low. We were one-time framing down. We had a nice sell tail. So I was doing that. Then, believe it or not, my next two trades are longs. I took a long in D to stop the one-time framing down. And I took the long in G to stop the one-time framing down. But then after that, all hell broke loose. I did not short H. I was looking for it a little higher. Didn't get it. I shorted K period as soon as the market started breaking. I did not short L because I had somebody here doing work in my house and I spent time with him. So I definitely missed trades in L. But I also shorted M period, all from the short side in K and M. So again, turned out to be a very good day. And again, the MGI, here's something I want to talk about real quickly. When we were getting a wide POC and we didn't have the IB low, I was asking the room, what do you think we're going to get? Do we get either IB or maybe neither? I said I'm still leaning towards the IB low, especially in NQ, because they had value overlap in the lower. They had more things on their checklist sheet, and they were just, I thought it was better. ES actually had unchanged value for a while. But I also told the room, we tried in G, H, and I. And I didn't say it in J or K. I said it in I. I said if the bulls do not take out H's high and we stop one-time framing up, the odds of getting back up and having any chance at the IB high go down, and the chance of getting the IB low get much better. Well, guess what, friends? J took out I's low, stopped the one-time framing, and that's all she wrote. Again, we talk about these things as they're forming. This paints a beautiful picture. I'm not telling you in K period, well, you know what? Once they stop one-time framing, I figured this would happen. No. We said it before it happened, so if it did take out I's low, the least you should have done is taken off any longs. Now, did I expect to get this kind of push and price spike? No. But I acted on it once it started happening. So, again, I would take advantage and try to come and check out this room. I am probably the only room out there that is on the microphone from 9:15 to 4 every day, live streaming the profile and giving you a live webinar. As far as, I'm not doing destinations, so I'm just going to go to the charts real quick because I think it's important. So here's the S&P. Now, we're not in that much danger to take out last month's low. We could. We're $10 from it, but that'd be another big day down tomorrow. So for now, it's a nice 4-month balance. The weekly is down. I said the weekly was down, right? Because it was still in balance coming into this week. And the daily for sure is down. Now, we have 70 million on the tape. Our heaviest volume this year is 76 million. So it's going to be one of the heaviest volumes, but that's disgusting that we don't have 80 million yet, 2 months into the year. Now, I want to show you Qs. The daily is down. The weekly is down. And here's the monthly, which is an issue. Again, we'll recap all of these tomorrow. They took out last month's high, and right now they're below last month's low. Now, if they close below last month's low, it's still balanced, but it would be an outside month down. Right now, it's a 3-month balance. If they get a big push tomorrow, then I would see if I would make it 4. And as far as IWM goes, the monthly also could be an outside month down. And their daily, 5 days in a row, below the 200-day moving average. I hope you all stayed safe today, okay? If you're in my room, it wouldn't be for lack of me trying to keep you safe, I can tell you that much. So I hope you did okay. Enjoy your evening, rest up, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.